Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of The Big Bry Show. I'm being joined by Rob again, as you can tell from the last time. We are going to be doing another candy testing thing, this time of the 1940s. You can see it, we'll zoom in on it. Candy by decade here, right? Yeah, that's 10 years. Right?
Neither of us were particularly good at that.
Alright, there might be some repeats, and if so, we'll just skip those. Because we don't need to try the candy we already tried before. Now, I don't remember all the ones from the last time, so here we go. Let's just grab one and start. Okay, Big Hunk Peanut. Low fat, gluten free. Chewy, honey sweetened nougat with whole roasted peanuts. That's Big Hunk. It's kind of an unfortunate name for a candy, but here we go. Oh god, it's one of these.
It looks like the packaging from one of those big nasty
but it's
taffy
not.
things we had before.
It's peanut nougat though.
That rubbery, like
Rubberly. What in the name?
porcelain.
Well, if we can get it. You have a knife?
There's one little tiny.
Yeah. You can't get it.
It's like that's it. And you can't get it.
That's what I said. Just cut the thing in half from the knife. From the knife. There you go. God, this is gonna be another one of those leather taffies.
Gotta get some of the nuts in there.
Yummy. Oh crap. Oh, this one's a lot softer than the other one.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't stick.
No. Surprisingly,
I like that.
it was like a well, not taffy, it's nougat, so.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a very good flavor.
Yeah.
Because the peanuts add a more of a salty.
Yeah, you get sweet and salty all in one.
That one off that time. I wonder what these taste like.
Classic Twizzlers.
Twizzies.
Good safe choice. Get them out of the way.
Now, personally, I prefer these over red vines. I can't stand red vines. They just taste too fake. Not that these taste like cherries, but you know what I'm saying. There's classic. Classic candy. Alright. What is this? Rain Blow. Rain Blow. They're just 4 bubblegum balls. Good old Gummel Bum.
What's this, grape?
I don't know. I think they're a good one. I hope they're flavored at least, because that would be
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're like what you buy from like a quarter machine. I don't know what they
Yeah,
cost
just a
now.
classic. Just a regular.
Yeah, it's great.
Wait, no. Got much more of a flavor though.
Yeah, it's great.
It was almost gushery. You could bite into it.
Yeah, the juice didn't happen until you got to
There's
the
like
middle.
there's like juice in the middle.
I don't know if that's just a savory, everything happening at once kind of thing.
Yeah. That was interesting.
Same one every time.
This is a good one.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with those.
And
Not
the flavor's still
yeah.
there after a couple chews, which longer than like juicy fruit.
Mike and Ike's.
Nice.
So
It's in a red box.
yeah, in
They
a
usually in green boxes.
apparently they used to be 25 cents, gluten free, fat free. We have mango, paradise punch, strawberry banana, Caribbean punch, and kiwi banana.
We all know what Mike and Ike's taste like. They're classic.
Of course, there's only one blue per box because blue is always the best. I'm taking the blue.
Which one did I have? The pink one?
I don't know. You grabbed it.
Yeah, I had a pink one. Let's try
There's a slightly darker
There's
one.
a whoops. Green one. Let's grab an orange one.
Oh, that's good.
Oh no, dark pink one.
Might as well try one of each. Yeah. red, green, orange, pink.
I mean, they're just Mike and Ike's. Good
I do.
flavors though.
They are really good flavor.
But they don't have the tropical one anymore. They should definitely bring it back.
I'd eat Mike and Ike's a lot more if this was the case.
Regal Crown Sour Cherry Hard Candy.
And it didn't taste like anything. I've always
Apparently it tastes like peanuts.
Yeah, I've always heard of that.
Peanut butter? Is it peanut butter?
Yeah, peanut butter. But I mean, it's
peanut butter.
We've done that one.
They're individually wrapped in here. That's
You can revert back to the old video.
For our episodes.
The Big Bry Show.
I kind of like and
Bry
not like.
production.
Kind of like and dislike that they're individually wrapped.
Well, they look like little hard candies.
Sticky.
And they're sour, and they're just cherry.
Very sticky.
Oh, they're like that stretchy, like gooey / hard candy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's
they
pleasant.
are. Getting
Strong cherry flavor.
Getting into the sour.
Yeah, it's got the sour, but it's like a subtle sour.
Yeah.
It's not like eating a warhead that, burns the side of your tongue. Slash cheap.
I would say these are good.
Yeah. These are definitely a good candy. I like that sucking candy that has that soft shell around it.
We're gonna go with this. It's another cherry snack. It's called Crusty Pops. Twin cherry. So they're connected by these stem.
Weird. Okay. So yeah, put your knife.
I guess it might work like a wishbone. Maybe I can just.
Hey, we're Glasgow Wishbone. Who gets the longest suckers?
Kind of an inconvenient way of doing it. Hey, you want to share? You could, you could Lady in the Tramp it. Yeah, you can't.
Hey, that's a really good flavor.
Another hard candy review.
I've always liked cherry flavored things, so really.
There's a lot of different shades of like cherry flavors.
This is definitely more mild.
I would say this is a lot more of a classic, cherry flavor. It's very light. It's not overly sweet. Big piece of candy.
Yeah. That is definitely a plus.
Yeah, the last one, the actual hard candy was
Well, because it's also sour.
yeah, a lot
So it's a little bit more
in
your face.
It's your turn.
Well, let's go for another one of these hard candy things.
Clean my palate with some mead.
Cinnamon.
Ugh.
Reeds. Individually wrapped cinnamon.
I am not
Probably not gonna like. I don't like cinnamon
with
flavored
cinnamon
candy.
stuff.
And it's just too like it doesn't taste like how cinnamon tastes. It's just way too spicy.
I don't mind it in a drink, like a hot cinnamon drink, but candy never been a big fan.
Yeah.
Which I see some familiar ones.
Like Red Hot, isn't that cinnamon flavor too?
Yeah, I was about to say now that you call it out.
We got Red Hot too.
We did these last time.
Yeah.
Again, we're only talking 10 years apart, so a lot of these stuck around before anything new came out.
Oh god. Oh yuck. Yuck.
Very similarly wrapped to the way the cherry one is.
Yeah, I wonder if they were all wrapped like that kind of candy. This is a bad pile one. I didn't
How many
like
candy
this at all.
companies do you think there were? There might be.
I mean, probably a lot.
Fun dip.
Fun dip.
Get in between the two sticks.
Isn't there only one stick?
I think so. So break it in half.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Yeah, we got one stick, so it's the chalky stick that you're supposed to wetten with yourself. And then dip it into the...
Wetting it with yourself and dip it in sugar.
Yeah, the pure sugary powder.
So you take pixie stick sugar and put it on a sugar stick that you wetten with yourself.
You know what? I want Pop Rocks. I'm waiting for
Pop Rocks.
Those are interesting.
Yeah, I wonder when Pop Rocks were created.
I don't know.
Pop Rocks and soda.
And the shame is that you open some of this. Oh.
It's already broke. I mean, that is just a freaking stick of sugar.
Yep. It's funny, as kids, I was like, yes. Now it's like, oh gosh, what am I doing? This isn't good stuff. Like, make me a burger. I don't know how to do this. Whatever. dry.
I mean, it's just
Yeah, that's
what, blue raspberry and apple.
I mean,
It's sugar. I mean, it's not gonna taste bad,
it's good.
but it's just sucking on sugar.
As far as like, would I want this? No. Not these days.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bite this.
Got a bunch of
What was our?
on their way to old farts,
On our way to.
testing out candy for you.
Okay, here we go. Let's go to the next one here.
Yeah, I'd say it's just sugar. It's no good. Nothing to write home about.
Dots. Classic movie watching candy.
Oh,
Or-
no. Who brought that from there?
My dad loves these. He would always get these when we go. He used to go to Hollywood Video or Blockbuster Video. He'd always grab a thing of dots.
Not my favorite. I always like the crunch, the little crunch balls,
Oh,
the chocolate
yeah, those
little
are
crunch
good.
balls, and like the soft sweet tarts. Those were
Here's.
chews. I
I
think
tried one of each of the flavors.
sweet tart chews. It's also kind of hard to remember.
You got strawberry, cherry, lemon, orange, and lime.
It's also hard to like remember what we've come across and what we had.
Well,
Oh, I
the
remember
things
that
that are
one.
like really rememberable. That's a word.
Yeah, I remember that.
Get
one.
out. All right.
Screw that one. Some of these I will try again.
Lemon, that one, and that. There's all my flavors. For crying out loud. Here.
They had dots in the last one, or what were comparable
They didn't
to
have
dots. I thought they remind me a lot of like dots. Why didn't you hand me all of them? You took one of every flavor
Yeah.
and you just hand me everything else.
Yeah.
Alright.
That was the green one I had. That's the lime.
They're fruit snacks.
Yeah, but I like fruit snacks better.
Mm-hmm. It has like a very...
No, there's too much.
I don't think there's enough flavor. It's not well rounded enough.
Oh, like the gummy is too much.
Oh, it is too much.
It's like those
Again, I left it in my
fruit
hand.
slices gummies.
Yeah, I left it in my hand for just a moment. It's like sticking. It's just, I don't like sticky candy like that. Out of the fruit, chewy kind of candies, it doesn't hold
It's
up.
not the worst, but it's definitely not my favorite.
Yeah, I would say we're being a little more in depth with that, and I don't think they're particularly good.
If it was the only candy there and I had a hankering for something sweet, I would eat it. But if there was other options, I wouldn't be like, ooh, dots.
Yeah, there's stuff in here where it's like, good.
Yeah.
All right, here we got your classic Charms. Charms are delicious. We did them the last box, but I'm keeping them.
They're kind of like lifesavers.
Yeah, because they're good. I don't know. What
Because they're good.
it doesn't matter. Just
No, they're
it's
not
cherry.
They're
I'm just having it because they are good.
I think cherry is
They
my
use
favorite.
these in MREs. They've used them across the board. They're very good.
Yeah, they are so good.
They're just. I can imagine why they put them in.
Definitely
things.
candy that holds up.
I can see why they put them in.
I mean, they're
MREs.
probably beaten out by lifesavers.
Yeah.
Because lifesavers have been around, obviously, for a very long time. I don't think we had these in the 30s candy, though, did we? They start in the 40s?
No, I can't remember. Although
I think
the
we
flavor,
had the mint ones.
yeah, the flavor does
And the other...
differ greatly. I think they're both very. I think they're both very good.
Yeah, these are not individually wrapped, though. Lifesavers, I don't think, have ever been individually wrapped. But they're not as sticky.
Yeah, no.
And they don't have that sticky coating like some of the other hard candies
They're
have.
very smooth, like a sucker shell.
Yeah, cherry, raspberry, watermelon, orange, and pineapple. So I think I have the watermelon.
We're going with the classic to change it up from fruity to chocolatey. Your classic Tootsie Roll, and a big one at that.
Yeah, that's a massive Tootsie.
But Tootsie Rolls, I'm not a big fan of chocolate, but things like Snickers and Twix, Kit Kats, Tootsie Rolls, I'll eat them.
They're not the easiest to break off.
The only nice thing though about Tootsie Rolls, and maybe I wouldn't necessarily seek something like this out, but like the individually wrapped ones are so easy to eat. And they're so small.
It's just like chocolate nougat.
Yeah. But it's really light. It's chewy but not sticky. It's a good chocolate candy.
Yeah, it doesn't overly cling to your teeth.
And nothing. I don't know of any other chocolate that really tastes just like this.
Yeah.
You know, it's not quite milk chocolate alone. It's good. You have to like Tootsie Rolls.
You have to.
Yeah.
You will go to jail if you don't like Tootsie Rolls.
It's a requirement.
Zero candy bar. It's a caramel, peanut, and almond nougat covered with white fudge. That actually sounds really good.
White fudge.
Hopefully it's, that is extremely shiny. That is, it's like glowing almost.
Polished. I will keep some of this candy that I don't consider particularly good.
It looks a lot like a Three Musketeers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It was very Three Musketeers looking on the inside. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah.
Yeah, underneath that caramel, there's like that real fluffy.
Caramel.
Yeah.
Really
Oh,
good.
100%. That's a shame. This doesn't exist anymore. That's a good... Well,
Unless it turned into Three Musketeers.
I want to say that. It's got a little bit of nutty in the caramel that Three Musketeers doesn't necessarily have.
Yeah,
Probably
Three
became
Musketeers just-
Snickers.
What am I thinking of? Mars bar?
It's got that peanut butter, though.
Which one has the nougat within the caramel on top? Because the Three Musketeers, yeah, that's just the chocolate nougat on the inside. But what?
I don't know if it's Payday or... No, not Payday.
No,
or
Payday's
100
just a-
grand.
No, 100 grand is like crunch with caramel.
This is like you took a Snickers, a Reese's, and a Three Musketeers and stuck them together. It's even kind of got the colors of the Three Musketeers. The silver and blue and white.
That is very good.
But yeah, it's a zero bar. Very, very good.
I'll just finish that. I had more.
Wow. That was good. Went back for the rest of it. We finished it. That's a good candy bar.
Yeah, that was extremely good.
Alright.
Oh, classic.
Last time we didn't have the classics though. We had the...
I don't know if we had any of these.
We did. We had a Werther's, but what was
Really?
it called? There was a flavor to it, and we didn't like it. However, nonetheless, we have Werther's Original, the caramel
Caramels.
candy. Like, it's...
Yeah, and let us know below how you pronounce it. You pronounce it caramel or caramel?
I also said... What did I say? I said Caribbean? No.
I say caramel because it's a combination of the both.
Because we had that Caribbean
It
or
annoys
whatever.
people, but I don't care. These are the hard ones, not the chewy ones.
Oh yeah, it was the Mike and Ike's. We had the there's another one that people say differently. The Caribbean or Caribbean.
Oh yeah.
I think I've said it both ways about
Yeah.
equally.
I talk about going to the Caribbean, and then I said Pirates of the Caribbean. Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, I love that movie, The Pirates of the Caribbean. Makes me really want to go to the Caribbean.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, you can't just change gears like that.
Yeah, it's just a classic caramel. All right, Chuckles. Right, Chuckles, yeah. I'm pretty sure we had these last time, but we're gonna do them again because they are delicious.
Be a touch of that.
That's what I missed. Cherry. These are just like those. Yeah, these are just the.
These are
fruit
what,
slices.
yeah, we thought were the dots that I thought were very similar to dots.
Well, because they're the same kind of gooey.
Yeah, they got the sugary
But
coating on
these
it
have
that's
sugar coating,
rougher.
which makes them more like the fruit slices
Yeah.
than Dot. Dot doesn't have a sugar coating like that.
But the gummy,
Yeah, it's that same gummy.
I don't care for them, to be honest with you.
Really?
You think they're delicious?
I mean, they got good flavor.
Yeah, I don't like, I don't know. I also did have yellow.
What's that, lemon?
Yeah, I don't know, they're like the...
Yeah,
the-
lemon can be touch and go.
They're like the chickies, the chick...
Chiclets?
no, not the little gums, the fluffy...
Peeps?
Peeps.
I hate marshmallow peeps.
That's what it reminds me of. It's just way too soft of a gummy.
Yeah.
It feels like I'm
More of a
eating...
fluffy gummy.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not my favorite, but I think they got a good flavor.
Okay. Neutral.
Neutral.
I mean, they're good. They're not great though. I would take dots over them.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And being in the same realm, I would say it's yeah, not the best. Good. I would have another one, but it's not.
Reach into the box of goodies and pull out what you do. Disregard that.
We have B-Man's chewing gum. It literally doesn't.
This is not my chewing gum.
It doesn't. It doesn't say anything other than that.
Do they have a flavor on it? All right, here we go.
Guess it's chewing gum flavor.
It's chewing gum flavor. The classic bubble gum, or
Just
just
bazooka, I'd imagine, maybe. But unless they stuck like a
well,
flavor.
that's
in
a
it.
classic bubble gum flavor, but
Yeah.
this is like a mystery flavor gum.
We'll find out.
Okay, here we go.
If I unwrap it and it's pink, then yeah, probably just like a bazooka
It's not
flavor.
pink, it's white,
White.
and it
Smells.
it's minty.
Oh, that's
It's
really.
probably
I'm
like a
not gonna like this.
spearmint or like a wintergreen, maybe.
Yeah, but the old ones of that suck. Old minty gum, in my opinion, sucks. They didn't quite figure it out yet. Yeah, we had something similar
That's
in the
weird.
old. Yeah. We had
So
something
it's not
similar.
like your classic minty gum. It's
No.
like when I think of minty gum, it's
like
either
pulpery.
spearmint or like wintergreen or something like that. This is like
Chewing on an instant. Again, to me, like older minty gum like that doesn't
yeah,
hold
I
up.
can't place the minty.
Yeah, it's not your
I
classic.
mean, it's not bad
It's not what we know
as
as
minty goes.
Yeah. But for me, my
I know what it's like. It's kind of like the original white lifesavers.
I have trouble.
Like, you know how when you would bite them and create the sparks in your mouth? It's kind of like that, but as gum.
Yeah,
It's.
there's better.
I mean, it's not bad as gum goes, but
Not enough to.
it's not my favorite.
It's got nothing to stand on compared to some of the others.
There's
that we
the second one of this.
have.
There should be neutral. The small one had there. Here it is. Alright, we're trying this here. Looks like it's a honey flavored thing. What
Yep.
the heck's it called?
I have a feeling like my mouth, almost like when you get like real cinnamon or real sour stuff.
Primrose Candy Company, U.S. made with U.S. honey.
You can like taste it before you eat it. I feel like I know. What
I'm
it
gonna
is.
call this a honeybee candy because it's got little bees on it. It's a honey candy.
Very light. I like it.
I don't know if it's just the minty flavor from before, but right now it has like no flavor at all.
No, it's about true. It's very light.
Yeah, it's just something if you need a hard candy.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like butterscotch, but not with the intense flavor.
Yeah, it's
of
not trying to
butterscotch.
rule the world. It's just there in case you need it. It's such a cute little wrapper, and like
Yeah, it's not an overpowering flavor at all.
I would judge that one as a whole, like the way they packaged it. Like you just thought, oh, this is like something you dig into a backpack, like on a hike, and be like, oh, what's this? Whatever.
Yeah, little honeybee candy.
Yeah, it's nice. It was sweet.
Sweet, bro.
Sweet, like bro. All right, I'm going with this here.
The hell is it?
I don't know, but it's like left residue on the inside of the bag.
Hmm.
It doesn't even have a name.
Really?
It just goes straight from the.
What the hell? Oh, it's a candy pipe. Yeah, it says it.
Gosh,
right
it's made out
there.
of scraped resin
Candy pipe.
out of tobacco pipes.
It's glucose syrup, wheat flour, molasses.
Right.
Oh, and licorice extract.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be like a black licorice pipe.
Yeah, see, they already knew about this thing because look at what we were just trying to figure out. Usually you get this big old decoration,
it's like
the
a
name.
tiny little name.
They're like, yeah, don't even
In the
bother.
corner.
Just let them know what it is so that somebody doesn't hurt
No,
themselves.
this is not going to be good. This is going to be black licorice.
No, I'm not
Oh, come
kidding.
on. We got to have a little
That's
flavor of it.
worse than
You got-
just take a whiff and then decide.
So it's quite literally a pipe.
Yeah.
Or not literally, you know what I mean. Okay. Oh, jeez.
Did you smell it yet?
Ugh.
That's worse than black licorice.
It smells like prunes. It smells like prunes. I swear this is just like...
It smells like an old...
Like it's just prunes.
Dried out, like, clothing store.
Oh my god.
Nope. It tastes like...
Oh my god, no.
It's in my tooth. That's not black licorice, that's not licorice, that's not any sugar that I know. That tastes like leather. Like bitter leather.
I need something to cleanse my palate. Give me some more of this stuff.
Here, have some honey mead.
Ugh.
Mixed with apple cider. That's what I've been using. It doesn't sound. Oh, that was horrendous. By far the worst. If you see
I would rather have black licorice than that. Oh, it helps. That was the worst thing I have ever had to eat ever.
That's not edible.
No. That was incredibly bad.
Like, they went out of their way to, like, no, we're not going for one of those flavors that are at least
They're
familiar
just like,
to
you know
some
what?
people
Let's make a candy
that
that is so bad that kids will cry once they eat it. Can you pick it again?
Yes.
Alright, Smarties. There's two of them in there.
Well, cleaning my palate. Chocolate.
Only one thing of Smarties?
You took them all and looked.
Smarties. That's what we're doing.
It's
Smarties.
chalky. It gets all around, coats your mouth. It's good.
Smarties. I think we had Smarties in the last one.
We did.
And I think I told the story in the last one. I'll tell it again. One of my school teachers would give us our tests back. I think it was second grade. Second or first. I think it was second grade. And she would give us, whether we did good or bad on the test, she would give us Smarties or Dum Dums. I usually got the Dum Dums, but I didn't care. I preferred the lollipops over Smarties anyway. Alright, well that was the end of Candy 1940s edition. The 1940s Nostalgia Retro Candy. There was a lot of repeats that we didn't end up doing. A lot of repeats that we did end up doing because they were good, and some repeats that we forgot were horrendously bad. More licorice flavored ones this time.
Yeah, a lot more
Like
black licorice
ones,
traps.
which were not traps.
If you were
Black licorice traps.
if you were looking to catch some of the ones that we skipped over, you can check them out at the 1930s episode previous to this one.
Yes, and we'll be coming back again with a 1950s.
1960s, you said, is out.
1960s is currently out of stock. Hopefully they'll have that by the time I need to make that video. But, yeah, thanks for joining in for the 1940s candy. We will see you later on the Big Bry Show. Have a wonderful day.